Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do something called Haystacks. And these are really versatile. It only takes 2 ingredients. One is butterscotch chips. And if you don't like butterscotch, you can really use anything that you want. But I will tell you that the combination of these 2 ingredients, you can't even tell it's butterscotch. And it tastes really, really good. The second thing that we need are potato sticks, okay, and they're just long, crispy potato sticks, and they come in cans as well, but I did find these in the bag. So our first step is to take our butterscotch chips, and it's really going to depend on how many you want to make. I'm just going to make a half a batch, so I'm going to melt half of these, and you can do that either in the microwave or over the stove. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and get this melted, and then I'll bring you guys back. As you can see that's just about melted. There's just a few little chips that aren't, and I've removed it from the heat. I'm going to let it melt the rest of the way just on its own. You can go ahead and put about a teaspoon of shortening in here if you want, just so that it's not as thick and it coats more of the potato sticks. So I'm going to let this melt, and then we're going to go ahead and get this together. We're going to call that melted. And now it is off the heat. I am going to add in the potato sticks. And you're just going to mix that around. So I don't want to add too many at first. I'm going to mix that around. I'm going to put you guys on a tripod. We'll be right back. Okay, so you want to go ahead and mix this together while it's still warm. You don't want it to set up on you too quickly. And don't be afraid to mix it. You want to coat all of those little potato sticks really well. And there's still some there at the bottom. Some that's melted. You're not going to be able to see that. But there's still a little bit that's melted at the bottom. So I'm just going to add a few more. Just so you know, that was a 4-ounce package to half a bag of chips. Okay, so if you do the whole thing, you probably need about 8 ounces of potato sticks. So just get something where you can get up under there to mix that around really well. Now, the great thing about these, one, is they are inexpensive. They only take the 2 ingredients. They are no bake. So if you're a person that likes to bring something with you when you are invited out to dinner at a friend's house, these would be good to throw together, especially for last minute or for the holidays. They're great for fall, Thanksgiving, and they're perfect for this time of year. So you can see how that's coated. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my cookie sheet with some wax paper, and we're going to go ahead and let these set up. So I'll bring you right back. You're going to line a cookie sheet with wax paper, and then you're just going to take your mixture, okay, and we're going to, you do this with spoons. You can do this however you want. But I've got a couple forks. This can be a little bit messy, and I probably am not in frame, but I will fix that. This can be a bit messy, but it's kind of nice to let your kids get in here and kind of get messy too. Kids like to help out in the kitchen, and this is something that is definitely it's a kid-friendly recipe. So, and you can make these as big or small as you want, and you can see how they resemble little haystacks. And you're just going to pile them on top of each other. These would be cute as a garnish on a cake, all sorts of stuff. Might work with a spoon. And then you can go back and shape them how you want. And you can see, I mean, these are pretty big, so you can definitely see how many it already makes. And this, again, is just the half recipe. You would store these. You can store these at room temperature in a cool, dry place, airtight container. But you can also store them in the fridge in an airtight container as well. So I'm going to finish these up, and then we're going to let these set up. And I will bring you guys back, and I'll show you what they look like when they're finished, and we'll be back. Okay guys, so it makes approximately 12 to 15. Again, this is the half recipe, and you can see that they're quite big. We're going to let these set up. I'm going to throw them in the fridge just for the sake of time, and then I'm going to bring you guys back and show you what they look like plated up. Okay, so they've been in the fridge for about 5 to 10 minutes, and you can see that they peel up very easily, and they hold together really well. They are very quick and simple, and if you don't tell people what you make them from, it's kind of interesting when they try to guess. So most times they get it wrong. And if you don't like butterscotch, you will like these. These are really, really good. So you do at least have to give them a try. Really, there isn't much that's more simple than this. And I'm just going to plate these up, and I will show you guys how they look, and we'll be right back. So there they are. They are done, and they are plated. They are the perfect combination of salty and sweet. If you like that, you really need to try these. Again, it's really too simple not to, and they're really festive for this time of year. So thumbs up guys, and subscribe if you haven't. Please share me on Facebook and Twitter with your friends and family. I do appreciate all your support, and as always guys, I appreciate you watching. So thanks so much, and until next time.